Hey guys, LevelCap here. Today I've got some Airsoft gameplay for you using a brand new gun that I got from G&G. Speaking of, here I am at G&G in their gun showroom checking out all the cool little goodies that they have to offer. They have a golden AK, which is pretty awesome. They're one of the only companies that makes the AK-5, which is that new gun that everybody's been seeing in Battlefield 4. Kind of a cool looking thing, very green, meant for Arctic combat. I think it also feeds M4 mags, which is a bonus. They have an extremely cool looking AK-74U, and check out this hand grip on the front end of the weapon. It's all wood. Looks really badass. I'm actually thinking about getting one of these things. But the gun I want to talk to you guys about today is the G&G Sig 552. G&G was kind enough to hook me up with one of these carbines. It's the same one from Battlefield 3. Well, it's a 552. The one in BF3 is a 553. Practically the exact same gun though. And what I like so much about this G&G model of the weapon is that it comes in the classic Sig colors. These are the colors that I'm used to from my Counter-Strike glory days. This gun looks just like the weapon from Counter-Strike, and it's just so awesome to hold. It's also got a really slim form factor. It's thinner than an M4, which is really impressive. Now when it comes to upgrading this weapon, I went over to Airsoft GI, picked up a foregrip, an LED tack light, a cool new black flash hider, and my AMP red dot sight, along with some nice high cap mags. I'm using the AIM Sports short vertical grip with a UTG LED tack light. The pressure switch is taped onto the grip with some black electrical tape. The gun has ambidextrous fire selectors, which is really nice. Not a lot of weapons actually come with that feature. It also has an interesting movable trigger guard here, so in case you're using large gloves, you can push it out of the way to access the trigger better. The AMP tactical sight fits in with the gun design extremely well, and I again just love this tactical sight, really durable. On the front I have a D-Boy M4 Troy flash hider. This thing looks really cool. And then of course the Sig magazines have nice little connectors on there, so if you want you can couple two magazines together, allowing you to do a reload extremely fast. So it's finally time to take this thing out on the field. Here I am at Jericho Airsoft. It's located in Lake Elsinore, Southern California. It's actually got some pretty nicely laid out fields. And this is the beginning of the round. They just blew the whistle. I'm gaming with Jet, Desert Fox, and Chris from Warfighter. We're sprinting up over this trench part of the map. We started in a trench area, so we basically got to jump over this to try and get to the combat zone. And here I am at the very end of the trenches. We're sort of getting into an area with some actual cover, and we're seeing the enemy, so we got to take cover and start suppressing them.
There we go, back there, yeah.
Pushing up.
Chris, here.
So this is really the first time ever using the Sig on the field. I'm testing it out at range. We definitely see guys at further away trying to take him down. The thing is shooting around 350 FPS, which is good because it means I can take it in close quarter fields as well. At extreme long ranges, it means it's going to take a little bit longer for my BBs to get to my target.
Chris, where you see him?
LevelCap, hold that angle. LevelCap, hold that angle. If you peek any more to your left, there's two guys shooting down that lane.
I got guys on the right side, far right, really long distance.
Very exposed. Roger, I got your right side from the trench. Just hold that angle that you're at.
So as you can see, I've got communications hooked up with Jet and Chris. We've got I've got my Midland radio that I picked up at Airsoft GI. It's got a really long range, and it's great for staying in touch with allies on the field. It's also really important.
There we go, finally.
Guy in the right lane. I still got two more shooters to my 11 o'clock. That would be your 9.
Copy. Tango down behind the pipe.
Good shot, good shot. That's it for that right side. That right side's clear, the tape line.
Far right, you can't see him behind the fence, but there's a guy behind the tree.
Now this guy behind the pipe here, you can barely see him. He's taking pretty good cover, but I see his backside is sticking out ever so slightly from behind the pipe, so I'm really trying to hit him at long range with semi-auto. Now Jet's behind me with a long-range rifle and he's sort of spotting out targets. It's very tricky to push up on this part of the field because the cover's super limited, and every time you go in between cover you're exposing yourself to a lot of targets.
Clear out. There's one guy my direct 12, the tall stand-up black tube.
Copy that. I got 2 guys on my 12.
That guy's down, that guy's down.
Now at this point in the round, I'm noticing that the enemy can keep reinforcing the left side there. We just can't get in close enough to stop them from continuously getting behind the cover. So I know eventually I'm going to get shot at from behind here if they have unlimited respawns. So my thinking is that I'm going to try and push up to the right side eventually. We just need to find the right moment when I take out enough targets to push up. And here we go, I get a kill.
Yeah.
There's a large group to your left on a hilltop. Large group on a hilltop to your 12.
Sorry. I'm crossing over.
So we both couldn't share that piece of cover. I had to make a quick dash for it and move up on the right side.
Watch out. Hit!
What happened there is I saw an enemy on my direct 12. I also saw one on my 9 o'clock. The one on my 12 took some cover, so I went for the one on 9 o'clock. Guy on my 12 o'clock peeked me, shot me while I killed the guy at 9 o'clock. I got a bit greedy there. It was a mistake. Overall, though, I got 6 guys on that single push there, went back to spawn, and helped my team win that round. Now here I am on a jungle map, and check out Chris's hand signal right there. He's pointing in that direction. I take a little bit of cover and get ready to engage.
2 down. Hang on. Chris, you get this? Somebody needs to cover this.
Overall, I gotta say the Sig 552 is a great platform to play with. I know I had a pretty big flashlight on the side of it. Again, I was using that Tim vs. Bob and it was really helpful there. Just really liking the platform. If you're looking for something that's a good alternative to an M4 with a similar profile, a similar feeling, then the Sig 552, the Sig 553, any Sig really is going to be a really nice alternative. It's just a good looking gun in general. If you're interested in picking up a G&G Sig or any of the components I have attached to it, it's all linked in the video description down below. I'd like to thank Dan the Knight for being the third-person camera guy here. I really like that third-person footage. It just kind of makes the video a little bit more interesting. I'd also like to thank Jet the Desert Fox and Chris Warfighter for playing with me. Their channels are also linked in the video description. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. This is LevelCap, signing off.